Connie. And our next speaker is Willis Logan. He is an executive assistant for the mayor. So Willis, would you come and speak? Yay!
On behalf of the mayor, Mike Houston, and the entire Springfield community, it's a pleasure for me to be here to welcome all of you this morning and extend the gratitude to you from the entire community for your efforts to make our city a more livable place today. Today is a very special day. It's a day when we can step up as good stewards, caretakers of our environment, if you will, and invest in the future. Now, you're probably asking yourself, what does Arbor Day have to do with the future? Well, if you're my age, and that's old, you remember a time when our streets right here in Springfield were graced by lovely elm trees. And then one day, they were all gone. The streets and lanes were bare due to a disease called Dutch elm disease. It was a scene just like out of the Lorax, where all the truffula trees were gone. And as we know, a truffula tree is what everyone needs. That's the thing about trees, the thing we take for granted. Trees are what everyone needs, and that's why we are here today. I can remember what happened when all of the elm trees died and drastically changed the look of our streets and our byways and our neighborhoods, kind of like the truffula trees in the Lorax. Arbor Day is a way of making sure that that never happens again. Two of my favorite trees are the oak tree and the ash tree. Like me, the oak tree is usually old, but is likewise a strong force in our community. Its beauty is found in its tall trunk, its falling leaves, and its bouncing acorns. Its presence gives us a timeless connection to the past. Many a time I would use the trees throughout the city to guide me to my next destination. Abraham Lincoln, for instance, found his way across a river near Homer, Illinois, using the Salt River oak as a marker. The ash tree is just as special to me. Did you know that 40% of the trees in Springfield are ash trees? Some of you may have heard about the evil emerald ash borer. The emerald ash borer is an exotic beetle that has killed millions of other trees in various states throughout the United States. If the borer somehow makes its way to Springfield, and we pray it doesn't, just think how many wonderful ash trees we might lose. Let my remarks here this morning be an endorsement for ash tree conservation in Springfield as part of an integrated approach to making the emerald ash borer in our residential and urban areas not very welcome. Arbor Day tells us that we should even name our trees after famous persons. It's a way to acquire charm. I'm sure if we do that, I'm not so sure we do that here in Springfield, but if not, maybe we ought to. Watching to see how Bryan and Longfellow are going, or if the Abe Lincoln is getting enough water, or if the George Washington tree promises to flower every early, will not only delight but spur our intellectual curiosity at the same time. Each Arbor Day, Mayor Houston likes to applaud the Springfield Civic Garden Club, the Springfield Park District, and our local schools for partnering together to commemorate this special day. Springfield is once again very proud to be given the distinction as a true tree city. Let all of us here today continue the great tradition that our forefathers have planted and recognize what trees provide to us. Congratulations to all involved in another very successful Arbor Day, and I look forward to watching the growth of the new trees that are going to be planted here at Rotary Park. Thank you.